Welcome to Virelec, a specialist protection and control system supplier. Virelec is pleased to announce and showcase its move to larger premises, consisting of a 62,000 square foot factory conveniently located in the Oakville Business Park, 5 minutes from both the QEW and 401. The factory was procured for and is being adapted specifically with the ability to handle e-house production in mind. A 2-story office block fronts the building, which has a 45,000 square foot manufacturing shop and staging area at the rear for the final testing and shipping of e-houses. A large 24-foot by 24-foot roll-up door will allow e-house production to occur in both outdoor and indoor environments. We understand that no two projects are the same, and so all work starts with a comprehensive tendering process. The requests are first reviewed by the sales department to determine whether to proceed or decline to quote. This decision is based on the type of product, system, or service required, as well as the scope of supply, delivery date, and other commercial considerations. Virelec strives to provide quality, on-time delivery, and so this decision point is an important step to meeting customers' expectations and maintaining the reputation it's built over the years. Once a tender is qualified, it moves into detailed proposal preparation, which is led by an experienced tendering engineer. This stage involves studying the specifications and selecting the right components for the project, as well as estimating the engineering, manufacturing, and test labor required. At Virelec, the tendering engineer has the ability to consult with the wealth of experience gained by our design engineers in order to come up with the best, yet most cost-effective proposal. Each tender has a file opened in the ERP system, along with a hard copy file. A reference number is given indicating the tender year, type of product, system, or service to be offered. All correspondence, specifications, and supplier quotations are filed and kept within the sales and marketing department. When required by the tender, a draft equipment layout and bill of material is completed. Where applicable, a listing of the main components required to meet the specifications is prepared. The selling price is calculated using a tendering template that contains the price of the components available in Virelec systems. Where necessary, written quotations for non-listed components are obtained from suppliers. Project schedules are then prepared using Gantt chart methods showing all milestone dates together with customer input hold points. Next, a comprehensive offer document, also referred to as the written draft tender document, is created, including a list of the systems, services, and optional prices. All technical and commercial commentary is completed, and all supporting documents are included. A final tendering review is held by management to ensure completeness of the proposal, correct costing, and for final internal sign-off. Virelec prides itself in the well-documented proposals it produces, complete with detailed descriptions of the offer and commentary on technical compliance. During tender evaluation, the sales representative and tendering engineer handle all queries and clarification from the customer. A successful contract award leads on to the next process for Virelec. Orders received for Virelec's goods and services are first checked by the sales and marketing department for consistency with the final quotation, any negotiated modifications, and promised delivery dates. If there are any discrepancies, they're addressed and finalized before the project or work can proceed. The project commences then with an internal handover meeting between sales and marketing and operations. This meeting takes place together with engineering, product test and system integration, all as applicable to the scope of work. Other departments such as production and accounting are also present to receive and review material and labor budgets. This internal kickoff meeting transfers all the information on the project over to a Virelec project manager under the operations department. Again, as part of contract review, all technical specifications, drawings, documents, and commercial terms and conditions, including Virelec's proposal, are identified and disseminated to the relevant groups in the company at this meeting. These handover meetings are a way to ensure the customer's expectations are well known to all at the beginning of the project. Once the project management and administrative process of the project is complete, the engineering phase begins. An engineer is first assigned to the project. On projects that involve multiple disciplines such as system integration and protection design, engineers from both these two groups will be assigned. As with custom tenders, the engineering scope of work varies from project to project. Some projects require Virelec to take the single-line diagram together with a functional specification as a starting point, and then engineer all the schematic drawings, bills of material, panel layout drawings, and wiring diagrams. If the work involves substation automation components, then the system integration team will produce such documents as the System Communications Architecture Drawing, SCADA, point lists, and communications cabling drawings. More simple projects can involve only the bill of material and wiring diagrams, the others being provided by the customer or the owner's engineer. The process of engineering design in typical P&C projects involves multiple customer drawing reviews. Drawings are sent to the customer, who then reviews, marks up, and returns them. All this is handled through a typical document transmittal process, whereby strict control is maintained on the issue, revision number, and date of transmittal of drawings. Virelec's enterprise resource planning system, called Pronto, is specially configured to work in an engineer-to-order system. Engineers have the ability to populate a bill of material from a master database of components and devices. And then the ERP system allows line-by-line release of items off the bill of material, thereby generate purchase requisitions. This process enables engineers to perform initial critical design and get long lead items such as the protective relays on order, and then progress further with the detailed engineering. Short lead time and stock items, such as terminal blocks, are finally populated into the bill of material and released. Once various requisitions are approved, they become purchase orders to the various equipment and component suppliers. In a project-based manufacturing environment such as P&C system manufacturing, the next step after engineering and ordering components is known at Virelec as kitting. This involves receiving of the components as they're delivered and preparing everything together as a kit, ready for production. The benefits of an ERP system come into play here. When components are received, they're easily identified and allocated to the project, both physically and administratively. Even Virelec's ISO component traceability process is at work here, whereby serial numbers of items such as protection relays are entered into the ERP system on receiving the items. This makes for ease of tracking of components sold to customers when there are IED manufacturer recalls.